After prolonged negotiations, we finally have an official next opponent for reigning heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. For the first time since 2018, the current WBC champion will fight in his home country of England.
The biggest British heavyweight fight, probably since Lewis Bruno.
Fury will step into the ring with fellow Brit Dillian Whyte and defend his belt on April 23rd. The huge British clash will take place in front of an expected 100,000 strong crowd at Wembley, and already questions are being asked on who will prevail after a fantastic year.
The 100,000 people that are going to be there on April 23rd, they're all coming to see Tyson.
Whyte has been looking to get on the world title stage since 2017 and can finally try his luck at Fury, who took the boxing world by storm by beating Deontay Wilder in 2021.
He finally gets his shot on the biggest stage against the biggest champion.
Whyte, on the other hand, lost to Aleksandar in 2020 and then won their rematch just a few months later in March 2021.
But he's all over the place and Victor Lufkin says that'll do it.
It's been a long road to be the mandatory challenger, and Fury took on Wilder 3 times to put that bout to bed, and he did that in style with a fight for the ages. Dillian Whyte will be trying to do what no man has done before, which is beat Fury.
I know Dillian Whyte's going to come in prepared, and he's going to come in rugged and rough and game and aggressive.
The WBC heavyweight champion is a perfect 31-0 in his professional boxing career.
He's like a good wine, he's just maturing and getting better in every performance.
On top of that, a whopping 71% of his career victories have come by way of knockout.
Straight back into him, an uppercut, right hand, down he goes!
This includes his most recent trilogy fight against Deontay Wilder.
Left hand, right hand, and Wilder down!
Fury dominated the American heavyweight for the second time in a row and laid to rest any claims that Wilder slipped in the middle of their 3 fights. Pretty much the only thing that has slowed Fury down during his outstanding career was his own mental health. After picking up a unanimous decision win over Vladimir Klitschko in 2015, Fury took over 2.5 years off to prioritize his own well-being.
I was a fat pig at nearly 28 stone, drinking and taking drugs on a daily basis.
At 278 pounds for his last fight, Fury may not look like a prototypical modern-day boxer.
His technique is phenomenal, and his ring generalship, and for a big man he just utilizes those weapons that he has so brilliantly.
Yet, the Gypsy King has proven that a chiseled frame and six-pack abs are irrelevant when it comes to in-ring quickness and technical savvy. While Dillian Whyte does not have quite the level of professional boxing betting record as Tyson Fury, he isn't far off.
He's got one of the best left hooks in the heavyweight division, in my opinion, Dillian Whyte.
He has only suffered 2 defeats in 30 professional bouts. He was stopped in the 7th round of a thrilling clash with Anthony Joshua back in 2015.
Finally got him. Is this the breakthrough?
Since losing to Joshua, Whyte has won 11 out of 11, including triumphs over a host of notable names. The Brixton Body Snatcher was victorious against Derek Chisora, Robert Helenius and Lucas Brown in consecutive years from 2016 to 2018. After his eye-catching knockout of Brown, Whyte notched further 2 impressive wins that year. Joseph Parker was unanimously outscored before former foe Chisora was blasted out in sensational fashion in round 11.
The left hook, and you know about Dillian Whyte's left hooks.
In July 2019, the Jamaica-born Londoner got the better of Oscar Rivas via unanimous decision. A technical knockout win over Aleksandar in March of 2021 ran Whyte's career record to 28-2. That result avenged a TKO loss to Povetkin suffered in August of the previous year. In total, 19 of Whyte's 28 professional victories have come by way of knockout. The win over Povetkin enabled Whyte to regain the WBC Interim Heavyweight Championship that he lost to him in 2020. Despite holding a title, the 33-year-old Whyte still finds himself as a massive boxing betting underdog for April's unification bout. Unlike Fury, whose last 5 fights have all come in the United States, Whyte has largely been fighting in the UK right along.
Lucas Brown will try and chuck one more, but he can't.
6 of his last 8 fights overall have been staged in England. Tyson Fury has been decked 6 times in his professional career. 4 times in bouts with Wilder.
We've seen Tyson get up off the canvas when it looked like he was knocked out against the biggest punching heavyweight there's probably ever been.
That's an awful lot for a reigning world heavyweight champion. The Gypsy King is a rare specimen who stands 6'9" and weighs over 270 pounds but moves like a cat.
As a fighter, that's brilliant, but as a performer, he's even better.
He has tremendous in-ring abilities, with outstanding footwork and movement to go along with solid punching power and exceptional conditioning. With the Wilder trilogy, Fury also demonstrated he has hell of a chin, withstanding many big blows from the former champ while not being put down for good.
He's shown he's got a great chin. We know he's got great hand speed, he's got great footwork, he's got a fantastic boxing brain.
Whyte doesn't have the movement that Fury does.
I'm still learning, I'm still improving, I'm still getting better every day.
He is a little more flat-footed, inching forward, looking to unload his heavy hands.
Can he beat me? Never in his wildest imagination dreamland.
Fury will have to be careful when he enters the pocket. Whyte throws with reckless abandon and all-out power early on.
Tyson just has to box like he used to do, you know, when he boxed Vladimir Klitschko. And at that point, nobody can touch Tyson.
However, the Gypsy King has the edge in all technical boxing skills and expect Fury to create angles, batter the body snatcher with stiff straight punches and then put him away when he starts to tire.
I'm just going to show you how great I really am.
It could be a quick night, perhaps not reaching the midway portion of this 12-round bout.
For England and St. George!